Through the Pain with Yungeen Ace. He's a misunderstood musician or a studio psychopath? Let's find out.
St. John's Town Center earlier this week.
You know, that bitch hit my hand, I dropped my phone.
And behind bars.
I just blink out.
And he had no gun on him that night.
I'm like, little brother, I got you. Just open the door.
Shit, live for the day. Shit, we might die tomorrow.
During this video, we're going to take a look into a few key events that might give us some insight on the mindset of some interesting individuals that society tends to not fully understand. So in order to do that, we need to get a quick rundown on some important factors. Whenever you're determining if you're dealing with a psychopath or sociopath or a narcissist individual, there are ways on how to tell them apart. Then we're going to take a quick look into Yungeen Ace's earlier years and see if there is any correlations that coincide with any of these personality types. But first, let's begin by saying this. I'm not a psychologist or a professional in any profession that pertains to this field of study. So with that being said, everything you hear here is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. So let's start. We'll start by learning what the experts have to say about people with APD.
What's the difference between a psychopath and a sociopath? And how do both differ from narcissists? Psychopath and sociopath are often used interchangeably in common speech to describe a person who is pathologically prone to criminal or violent behavior and who lacks any regard for the feelings or interests of others and any feelings of remorse or guilt for his crimes. Although the terms are also used in the scientific literature, including the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, or DSM, they are not well defined there. Mental health professionals instead prefer to understand both psychopathy and sociopathy as types of antisocial personality disorders, APDs, each condition being distinguished by a few characteristic features but both having many features in common. Both psychopathy and sociopathy, then, are characterized by an abiding pattern of disregard for and violation of the rights of others, as manifested through three or more of the following habitual or continual behaviors. 1. Serious violations of criminal laws. 2. Deceitfulness for personal gain or pleasure, including lying, swindling, or trickery. 3. Impulsiveness or failure to plan ahead. 4. Irritability and aggressiveness, often resulting in physical assaults. 5. Reckless disregard for the safety of oneself or others. 6. Failure to meet important adult responsibilities, including job and family-related duties and financial obligations. And 7. Lack of meaningful remorse or guilt, to the point of complete indifference, regarding the serious harm or distress one's actions cause other people. Other characteristics associated with APD are a pronounced lack of empathy, a tendency to be contemptuous of the rights, interests, or feelings of others, and an excessively high self-appraisal, i.e., arrogance, conceitedness, or cockiness. Psychologists and psychiatrists emphasize that APD cannot be properly diagnosed in children, because it is by definition a condition that abides for many years and because the personalities of children are constantly evolving. Nevertheless, adults who develop APD typically displayed what is called conduct disorder as children, generally characterized by aggressive behavior toward people or animals, destruction of property, deceitfulness or theft, and serious infractions of criminal laws or other norms. Among persons who display APD, those called psychopaths are distinguished by a nearly complete inability to form genuine emotional attachments to others, a compensating tendency to form artificial and shallow relationships, which the psychopath cynically exploits or manipulates to benefit himself, a corresponding ability to appear glib and even charming to others, an ability in some psychopaths to maintain the appearance of a normal work and family life, and a tendency to carefully plan criminal activities to avoid detection. Sociopaths, in contrast, are generally capable of developing a close attachment to one or a few individuals or groups, though they too generally have severe difficulties in forming relationships. Sociopaths are also usually incapable of anything even remotely resembling a normal work or family life, and, in comparison to psychopaths, they are exceptionally impulsive and erratic and more prone to rage or violent outbursts. Accordingly, their criminal activities tend to be spur of the moment rather than carefully premeditated. Although both biological and environmental factors play a role in the development of psychopathy and sociopathy, it is generally agreed that psychopathy is chiefly a genetic or inherited condition, notably related to the underdevelopment of parts of the brain responsible for emotional regulation and impulse control. The most important causes of sociopathy, in contrast, lie in physical or emotional abuse or severe trauma experienced during childhood.
Life on the line, I die for you, you're gonna die for me.
you've been dealing for so much, it's like you get used to that shit.
You gotta be more than a soldier to make it through Jacksonville.
As you can tell, Ace's behavior lately has been odd to say the least, which lead to the question, could Yungeen Ace be suffering from some form of APD? If you pay close attention, you'll notice some of those features displayed by his actions.
With narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, the condition exhibited by persons commonly called narcissists. Like persons with APD, narcissists generally lack empathy and tend to have unrealistically high opinions of themselves. And, like psychopaths, narcissists tend to form shallow relationships, to exploit and manipulate others, and to be glib and superficially charming. Unlike many persons with APD, however, narcissists are generally not impulsive, aggressive, or habitually deceitful. Nor do they characteristically display conduct disorder during childhood or criminal behavior in adulthood. Narcissists also characteristically manifest a compelling need for the admiration, esteem, or envy of others, a trait not displayed by persons with APD. Unlike many persons with APD, however, narcissists are generally not impulsive, aggressive, or habitually deceitful. To put the matter simplistically, psychopaths are born, and sociopaths are made. Both psychopathy and sociopathy, and APD generally, share features with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, the condition exhibited by persons commonly called narcissists. Like persons with APD, narcissists generally lack empathy and tend to have unrealistically high opinions of themselves. And, like psychopaths, narcissists tend to form shallow relationships, to exploit and manipulate others, and to be glib and superficially charming. Unlike many persons with APD, however, narcissists are generally not impulsive, aggressive, or habitually deceitful. Nor do they characteristically display conduct disorder during childhood or criminal behavior in adulthood. Narcissists also characteristically manifest a compelling need for the admiration, esteem, or envy of others, a trait not displayed by persons with APD.
With that being said, we can say with confidence that Ace is not a narcissist, due to the fact that most narcissists don't participate in criminal activities, but Ace is known for it, so Ace is not a narcissist. So now we're going to view some clips from a recent interview Ace has given with DJ Academics, and see what we can learn from Ace's perspective.
I hate the situation, but I'm kind of grateful because it made me, man,
a scar is usually a reminder of what you've been through, but also how resilient you are.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Right?
So yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when I be looking at my shit, I get a little mad and shit about certain shit. I be tweaking. I might get in my little thoughts and be tweaking sometimes. I just be getting on some. When I overlook at it, I be like, oh yeah, nigga tried me. I ain't gonna lie. It is what it is.
Where did you get shot? Other than your hand?
My hand, I got shot in my arm.
Wow.
I got shot 6 times in my butt.
6 times? Oh well, shit. That's actually probably a blessing in disguise, right?
I was trying to shield my brother and shit. So that's how I got shot right now. I was trying to shield him and push him out the car type shit. That's how that shit.
Wow. By the grace of God, everything still works. You don't. You know, it's not like any failing internal organs done.
No, hell no. But I mean, when it get cold, it fuck me up. Why I can't be that's why I don't even come out this way. When it get too cold, my shit to get to moving and shit, make me stiff up and shit. Even when I'm in the car and I'm sitting down too long, if I'm sitting down too long and I ain't, my body will lock up. Got PTSD, man.
How does that manifest?
That shit, I don't know. That shit, my shit real bad. And it was happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You had a bad feeling?
Nah, I got a call.
You got a call?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at how Ace responds to that question. It's not your typical response you would expect when speaking about their lost loved ones. But that alone is not a good enough reason for us to assume Ace is a psychopath or a sociopath. We must get more information to determine that.
I already know how someone. I mean, come on.
Wait, what do you mean? So you got a call? Yeah. So the story I understand. You went out to eat, right? You were celebrating life, and on the way back, you guys were in a car, and that's when everything happened. You had a call warning you?
Nah, I got a call like a couple weeks before.
Okay. Like basically people talking shit to you.
I just got caught. But yeah, I got a week.
What?
Yeah.
You're lying. Really?
Real shit. But I ain't gonna go too deep on it. It is what it is.
How do you process that though?
I should be like, fuck it, what up?
Yo,
Fuck
let me tell you this.
What up?
It's crazy.
You can't tell me that you don't find that a little strange. The way he just laughs so casually about the death of his friends and his brother. A little strange to me, if you ask me. But what do I know? What do I know?
See that like I see you today and we were chilling even before we started this. Man, you don't seem that phased, man. Like I told you, I feel like I'm scared. I thought you were gonna come in here with 40 people, and I expected it. And I was like, yo, of any day you could come in here, today is a day it's empty. This is good. So I expected that. You didn't come with 40 people. You kind of. If I was you, I'd be wearing a bulletproof vest today.
I can't wear bulletproof vests. Anyways.
Why not?
They got some shit. They say I can't. The police tell me I can't wear a bulletproof vest, and I can't be in a bulletproof truck.
Why not?
Ask them.
You're talking about the police in Jacksonville?
Police and the feds.
That doesn't make sense.
So that's it. And they say I can't have security.
No, they didn't.
I swear on my life.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
So you can't have security?
You can't. No security, no police, no bulletproof car or no vest. I just take life for what it is. Fuck it. Real shit though. They be trying to shit. I already told. What they be on though? They don't really be. They don't. I guess they want to see me dead though. I ain't gonna lie. They want, but I ain't going nowhere.
You scared to death?
I ain't done. I mean, I'm gonna die of old age. I already had a dream. I'll be like 100 and something years old.
When you walk out the door, do you think about that? Like,
oh,
man,
that I could die?
Well, that there's threats against you.
Oh,
like,
I don't have to go walk out the door. I know every time I wake up, every time I barely sleep because I know it can happen. I barely sleep at home because I know it just can run up in your shit and kill you.
Paranoid?
Cautious.
Not paranoid.